Hey guys, happy Friday. Welcome to the first Friday favorites and flops of August. I'm so excited. We are so close to September, which is the start of fall, and I just cannot wait for the weather to change. It has been so hot here, you guys. I've just been absolutely miserable, and of course, right before I started recording, the sun came out. We kind of had a little bit of a cloudier day today, and I was like, perfect. I can actually use real natural lighting and not have to mess with the blinds, but I ended up having to turn them. So anyway, by the way, some of you have been wondering if I have been coloring my hair. I'm not. I have yellow walls and I have really bright sun that comes in the windows in front of me, and when I turn the blinds up, I feel like that cranks up the yellowness even more in this room, and my hair is pretty reflective. I do have some blonde that is left in my hair, especially there's like a patch right here. But I'm not coloring my hair. I'm not doing anything to it. What you're seeing is basically the change in lighting with playing with the horrendous wall color that is behind me and around me. So no, I'm not going back to being blonde. But I have some stuff to share with you guys this week, and I'm gonna go ahead and start with a body lotion that I actually just literally before filming this video slathered all over the lower, well, most of my body. I don't put this particular one on my upper arms because I do have eczema there, and eczema is massively irritated by any type of fragrance. So this is the Lalicious Sugar Coconut Hydrating Body Butter. If you have never ever smelled basically any of the Lalicious stuff, you're really missing out. This is such a great like smelling body care brand. The oil is amazing. Right now on Nordstrom, there's a couple of really nice kits where you can try some of this Lalicious stuff. I will link the kits down below. Honestly, if I wasn't so backlogged with body care products, I would totally buy the sugared coconut kit that they have right now, because I love everything that I've tried from Lalicious has been fantastic, but this scent in particular, if you are like me and you like a true fresh coconut scent, not necessarily like the, what do you call that? The like suntan lotion coconut, but like a fresh coconut, you have to try this. And their hydrating body butter is incredible, you guys. I shaved my legs this morning and I just put this on, like I said, and not only does it smell like $1,000,000, but it really does such a great job of hydrating my skin without feeling greasy afterwards. It's so nice, you guys. So I will link a couple of the Nordstrom kits down below. They also obviously have a website where they sell things as well. So yeah, if you've never tried this brand, they're cruelty free. Obviously they don't use parabens. Yeah, so good stuff in here. There's apricot kernel oil, cucumber fruit extract, lavender flower extract. They put lots of aloe leaf in here. There is some dimethicone in here, which does give it kind of a nice feel to it. Yeah, and shea butter. Shea butter is definitely a big thing in here. So love this. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna mention a perfume, and I'm sad because once I finish this, I will not be able to repurchase this, but this is one of my favorite perfumes of all time. This is YSL Parisienne. A lot of you guys know that I try to purchase as much cruelty-free as I can. I have a lot of stuff though that I have from before then that I am still using. So I always feel bad mentioning it, but it is stuff that I have enjoyed. I just choose not to repurchase it in the future if I don't have to. So, but if you are someone who loves rose-based scents and you've never smelled this Parisienne perfume, it's really beautiful. The next time they're here at Sephora or at Ulta, I think it's sold at both places, sniff it out. It is just the softest, prettiest scent. It's really beautiful. I think the bottle is wonderful as well. I will keep this bottle after I'm done with it. It's just really, really pretty. It's got all these like facets on it. But yeah, I love this perfume. And I always get so many compliments when I wear it. I need to look for a cruelty-free option that is similar to this. It's a little bit harder with perfume because there aren't as many cruelty-free options. So the makeup transitioning and like body care transitioning has been a lot easier for me. Perfume has been a little bit harder, but there are cruelty-free options out there. This one is not, but I know not everybody that watches me necessarily shops cruelty-free. So I don't know. I thought I'd talk about it because I do enjoy it. And it's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Okay. This is the Kenra Dry Volume Burst Instant Soft Hold Volumizing Spray. Okay, so in full disclosure, I did get this through the Octoly website, so that means that I applied to Kenra and they selected me and sent me this product for free to be able to try and report back on for you guys. I was really excited to get this, and then they also sent me their thickening line of products. So there's a shampoo and a conditioner and a mousse. So I am currently testing those, and next week I think I should have a video up for you guys of just my thoughts on that particular line overall. I'm really enjoying it. I've been using it for about a week, and it's really lovely. But anyway, just this. This is fantastic. So if you've watched some of my other like hair related videos in the past, you guys know that I like those hair powders. There's one from Big Sexy Hair that I really like. I used to also use one from the drugstore from the Got To Be line. And what I like about those is you basically just shake them onto your roots and, you know, like you're able to zhuzh up your hair. What I don't necessarily love about those is they can get a little bit messy. You know, the white powder, if you're wearing black, it can fall on your shirt and you kind of have to shake it off. A little bit of an inconvenience, not massive, but I love that this is basically the spray version of that. So what you do is you take it and you do like quick short bursts at your roots, and you are able to zhuzh up your hair, and it gives your hair so much body and volume, and it lasts all day. And what I like about this is it also kind of helps to absorb excess oil. And when I'm at the gym and my head is sweating, I feel like during the summer my head sweats a lot, which is gross, but you know, once I sort of brush through my hair again, I feel like this helps to refresh my hair because it helps to keep that oil like absorbed. And the neat thing is it then turns it into like texture in my hair. So if I wanted to, when using this, I could probably actually go another day without washing my hair. I wash my hair every day anyway. It's a habit thing for me. It makes me feel like I'm ready to start my day, but I could get away with not washing my hair as a result of using this. So that's kind of neat. It's nice that it's an option, even though I do choose to wash my hair. But anyway, this is fantastic. If you are like me and you like those like products that you shake into your hair, the powders, give this give this a try. This is really, really cool, and I'm liking it a lot, especially in combination with that thickening line. Fine thin hair, ladies. Here you go. Let's talk a skincare item. Okay, so I will have an in-depth review of a couple other things that the Dr. Loretta line sent to me a couple weeks ago, and I've been using them. But really the standout product for me has been this Intense Brightening Cream. So this is a 20% vitamin C cream. You guys, this is fantastic. I cannot believe the texture of this and that I can use it during the day, if that makes sense. It is like, it's a really thick, like lotion texture. Normally with stuff like this, I cannot use this during the day because it just feels too heavy on my oily skin. But I feel like this actually helps to control my oil during the day. Now, what I will say is that I have noticed just a little bit of a slight drying effect around my nose because this is a very strong vitamin C cream, and they actually tell you to work up to using it twice a day. But I just started out using it twice a day and I freaking love it, you guys. I would say that this, for me, what I've noticed so far competes right on par with the Drunk Elephant C Firma Day Serum. It's really, really good. Now, that being said, I have noticed that slight drying around my nose, and I would say if you have sensitive skin, this is really strong. There is sometimes a little bit of a slight discomfort, not burning or anything, but I can tell that I just put it on. If you're sensitive, I would maybe consider mixing it with something else. So putting a pump of it in with your nighttime moisturizer or something and using it maybe every other day. But so far, I'm really loving this, and I like the other two products that they sent as well, but I want to be able to use the line for a couple more weeks, and then I'm going to come back and give you guys an in-depth review on how all three products worked over the course of those, 3 to 4 weeks that I've been using this. But so far, this is totally a standout product for me, and I'd never heard of the line before. So the reason that, so they reached out, and the reason that I accepted, the little PR package from them was because I'd never heard anybody talk about Dr. Loretta, but once I went on their website and looked around and looked at, their ingredient lists and stuff, I was like, this is really good stuff. So anyway, love this. Also love the packaging because it's one of those really nice pumps. So there's that. Okay, let's, one other skincare item I wanted to mention is the Herbivore Brighten Instant Glow Mask. So I've been using this for the last couple weeks. I did a Mask Monday about it earlier this week, and I do like this. I have to admit that as far as repurchasing, I think I would go back to the Blue Tansy before repurchasing this. But if you've never tried this, I would actually suggest going maybe to Sephora and getting a sample of it because it is really nice. And I think if you are someone who does not do quite as much to their skin as I do, you might see more dramatic results from this than I necessarily did. It definitely helps to get rid of, like, if you've got, some dry patches on your face, it sort of helps to dissolve the dry skin and just give you a brightened, refreshed look. But the Blue Tansy is great if you have really oily skin or if you tend to break out a lot. So I don't know. I think this is good. I definitely have been enjoying using it. This was another Octoly find for me as well, by the way. So didn't pay for this one, but I did pay for my Blue Tansy because I bought that at Sephora, and I love the Blue Tansy. Herbivore in general, I really like the brand, and I really do want to try more from them. So I need to add a couple things to my Sephora loves list, which, by the way, thank you guys for your support on that video. When I visited Lisa Stevens last weekend, she told me how I could finally do like the screen capture recording thing. It was so easy. I could have totally probably been doing it for years, but we all know me and my technology. So, but yeah, so I have a kind of preliminary VIB list going, and I need to add just a few more things in there that I've been wanting for a while. So I think I might put the lapis oil from Herbivore in there because that's one thing that I've been waiting to try. As far as makeup this week, so I've been spending a lot of time with the old Modern Renaissance palette. By the way, I did order the Novena eyeshadow palette from Ulta. That should be here in about a week because Ulta takes forever to get their packages to me. But yeah, knowing that that palette was coming my way kind of intrigued me to get this one out again. I really do love the formulation of these Anastasia eyeshadows. I think they can kick up a lot of like dust when you're using them, and there can definitely be some fallout, but I just always brush that away. I think they look so pretty, I think it's worth kind of the hassle with these, if that makes sense, because they're just such unique. It's such a unique formula. It's pigmented, it's creamy, but it's not hard to work with. Everything blends really easily, and the looks that I come up with, you guys know that I don't typically love warmer looks, but when I use some of these reds and pinks in here, I can totally make it look good because they're just such a great formula, and the way that I can blend them, I feel like looks good on me. So anyway, I love this palette. I'm excited to share my thoughts on the Novena palette. The Novena palette is definitely much more up my alley. There's a little bit more of a cooler leaning tone to that one. I love the purples that are in there, so I cannot wait to get my hands on that. On my cheeks this week, I don't know if this is available on its own, but I really like this. This is the Tarte Party blush, the Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush. I think this was this a Sephora birthday perk last year? Maybe, I can't remember. I honestly don't remember where I got this. It could have been Ulta, but I really like it. This is what I have on my cheeks today. It's super natural. This would not be a color for those of you that have a much darker skin tone than medium. I feel like it probably wouldn't show up, unfortunately, but they have lots of other like beautiful, brighter colors. I really like the color range of this, but I love this. And I'm gonna be sad when I finish it if I can't buy a replacement of this. I feel like this is almost like Exposed, where it's this beautiful, just like everyday neutral type color. In fact, this looks very similar to Exposed. Hang on, now I have to do a little comparison. I have Exposed in this palette here, and Exposed seems to have a little bit more pink in it. That's the Exposed. This is like the worst camera angle ever, but yeah, Exposed has a little bit more pink, but it's just a great like everyday neutral. Love it. I need to get that palette out. I really actually like that. I need to do a new Shop My Stash, so look for that next week. Lastly, lips. You guys really like this on Instagram. I had a picture that I posted of a mascara that I'm testing out. By the way, look for that review to be up Monday or Tuesday, one of those days. But what that combination was the Bite Beauty High Pigment Lip Pencil in Madeira, which I think this is discontinued maybe. I'll see if I can link it down below anywhere, but it's just this really pretty like pinky nude. It's really beautiful. And then I've been topping it with my Marc Jacobs Enamored Gloss in Pretty Thing. So I'm trying to use this one up. I will totally have to repurchase it when I finish it, but I am definitely, obviously it's kind of all over the place right now, but I think I have about this much left. So I'm trying to finish this up. I love these Marc Jacobs Enamored glosses. They are so nice, you guys. They really just feel like $1 million. They're hydrating. They seem to stay put longer than some of my other glosses. And I really love the pinky nude shades that he has. Two others that I absolutely adore are obviously Sugar Sugar, just like everybody else. And then Skin Deep is really pretty too. So these are kind of like my go-to nude glosses here. Either of these three options would be fabulous for basically every day and just kind of on their own. I've been going back to liking much more nude lips lately. So that combo right there is fantastic for me. All right, I've been talking for a long time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you missed any of my videos from earlier in the week, if they didn't show up in your subscription box, I will link them down below in, if they didn't show up in your subscription box, did I say subscription? I will link them down below in my description box. So yeah, check down there, see if you missed anything. I hope that you guys have a really great weekend, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.